Hey yo, $5 Friday. Here on Uncle JoJo's house, dollar a day lottery scratching. Well, that black moon, whatever special new moon it is, really showed its face this week, but I'm not going to bore you with all those stories from work. Just one of the most negative weeks I've ever had at my job, and I'm not going to bore you with it, but I did learn two things this week. People apparently really love the Cracker Barrel label. I don't know, whatever. They changed it to something else. Got rid of the guy and whatever. It just says Cracker Barrel now. Who cares? And sometimes women don't look the same as they do with makeup on. These are two things that have been hitting my Facebook feed all week. Pictures of Sydney Sweeney at the beach swimming. She doesn't have makeup on. I mean, obviously, because she's out enjoying herself swimming in the ocean. And everybody's calling her quote unquote mid because, she doesn't look as attractive when she doesn't have a bunch of makeup on. Hell, who knew? Anyway, we got quick cash tonight. And I'll tell the story I was gonna tell. Sorry. No bonus. It would have been $50. That would be nice. The dream I had, I think it was Monday overnight. It's going to prove that, well, at least for me, when you die in your dream, you don't die for real. Because in this dream, I died. And I woke up, and I was dead. I knew I was dead. Still had my phone with me, thankfully. And I could use Messenger. And I think I talked about this before, where they say you can't read in your dreams, but I've never had any problem reading in my dreams. This dream was the same. What numbers we got here? 39, 28, 22, 9, and 21. So I got Messenger, but it seems the only person I can get through to is my sister. And text doesn't work on my phone, as I'm dead. I don't know. No coverage in the afterlife, I guess, but Facebook is in your mind anyway, so that's probably how that was working. Or so I thought. So I'm walking around, I'm dead. I go to the funeral home and view my own body. There's people there. They're kind of upset. Some people don't seem as upset as they should be. Hey, we got a win. Does that mean something special? Nope, just the regular win. But I think that's the first time I've seen a lightning bolt on this ticket. Maybe there will be some more wins on here. So anyway, I'm at my, I think it was not really a funeral, but the visitation. So, just kind of walking around doing stuff, talking to my sister. I don't know why she wasn't at my visitation. Maybe she hadn't got there yet. On the messenger, just having normal conversations, but, telling her about being dead. It's really weird stuff, And then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go home, What else am I gonna do? I just walk around. So I get home and I walk through the door, I mean, literally through the door, because I must be some sort of spirit. And I go in the living room and there's my phone laying on the couch. So I kind of look at the phone in my hand and then look at the phone laying on the couch. I'm like, this is all made up in my head. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm really gone. And then I woke up. So you can die in your dream and wake up apparently, but it was a really weird dream. So I thought I'd just kind of talk about that a little bit. Maybe a little different than what I usually babble about or complain about on here. So we got one win here. Let's see, 50 grand under here. Let's see, anything but $5. How about that? Hey, $10. Not 50 grand, but better than nothing, I guess, Better than $5 for sure. I'd almost rather win nothing than win the money back anymore. And for my backup ticket, I I know I say this every time I got this, but this looks like the cheapest ticket. Like they had a ticket due, to start being printed in the next 2 hours or so, and they forgot that they were supposed to make one. So they made this cheap looking thing. It does have a bonus game on it that I used to forget, so I don't know how many times I've won $10 and threw the ticket away. You gotta see a 7 under here. I've actually won a couple times. The last 2 times I've played this, I've won. Not looking good this time, unless we can get that bonus down there. Yep, no 7s up here. Oh, and also my internet's out, so I guess I'll watch some DVDs tonight or YouTube on my phone. Yeah, gotta get 3 money bags, so I only got 1 money bag. So that's a loser. So spent 7, won 10. It's a successful night. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for listening to my weird story for the night. Later.